Russ. Come on, Baden, don't you come with us?
No, you just jump on the boat and pay for it all on the island.
Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you very
nice
much.
and easy.
Lovely, thank you.
No
Thank you.
worries.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Let's get on this yellow boat, Russell. Oh, usually I would, but I don't know if it's a bit chilly.
Chilly, isn't it?
Yeah, could go over. Yeah, okay, we'll go down there.
Yeah.
There we go then. Sitting here behind you. Start farting. What you're like. Top of the boat at Brownsea Island. Brownsea Island has no toilet connotations, I'd like to remind you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, Russ, on our way to Brownsea Island. Not sure how long the trip's going to take. 1:30, Sunday afternoon. Not Monday as previously stated. There's the old town of Poole, with the vast array of pubs over to our right, just in front of Russell's head. Get back. Okay, going to reverse out now. Who do we appreciate? Very nice old town it is as well. Here we go, turning round by the looks of it.
Yeah, there we go.
And it's Brownsea Island over there. It's cold, isn't it, Russell? Nearly halfway across by the
It's
looks.
always cold when you come out.
Yeah. Poole's a long way away now. Yeah. Yeah, Brownsea is one of 8 islands, of course, and it's the only inhabited one, isn't it, Brownsea? Just approaching Brownsea Island now, you can see the Tudor castle peeking through the trees. A landing point, a few houses and stuff. There could be a church tower or something over there. Very wooded. And you can see sandbanks we're heading towards. You can see the large hills on the other side of the channel. See sandbanks quite clearly over there now. Coming into Brownsea Island. See, the castle looks quite magnificent. There's more of it than I thought. But a few other old buildings like children. Very nice. Twin towers over there. So we get tickets from that. Welcome to Brownsea Island. So membership prices, was that membership price in National Trust. So here I've just come through the ticket office. It's just have to see how much that was there. £23.50. Last boat back is 5 o'clock, so it is getting on 2 now, so we've got to try a little bit.
Just enough time, will it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, come through the doorway. So on the island now. Also picked up a map. Welcome to Brownsea Island, which is free, and you've got maps here. So that's where we are now. There's castle and grounds, there's no public access. So you've got the trails going through, right through to the ruins of Merringham village. Red squirrels about. There's Russell holding up the free map. And shows all the trails going across the island. Northwestern parts of the island are wildlife conservation areas and no public access. So we're going to try and make it right through to the western side of the island with the ruins of Merringham village. And then head back hopefully for the last ferry at 1700. You've got public toilets. The Villano Cafe. This old Georgian building. Let's go then. Through here. That's the entrance to the castle, no public access. Castle built in the reign of Henry VIII, about early 16th century. Shame, isn't it? You can't enter that. Squirrel shuttle. The Squirrel shuttle's an electric bus. Pre-booked tours and reception. Of course, here we are the birthplace of scouting. Lord Baden-Powell, pictured there on the right. 1907. Small statue of him with his arms crossed. A boardwalk kind of thing here. Follow the boardwalk for bird hides, walking trails, bird spotting. There it goes. Twist round there. So we're at the only church on Brownsea Island, I think. You can just see it through the trees there. Up there. There it is. I've got it. The first one you've seen? Parish Church of St Mary the Virgin, Brownsea Island. I think it's medieval. I could well be medieval. Yeah. Looks sort of 13th century in origin, judging by the window shapes. Yeah. Bonham Memorial. Fireplace, that.
Yeah.
Crucifixion. Got a little rood screen, that.
Yeah.
That furniture in there looked pre-19th century to me. And this as well. I'll go into the chancel and see things. It's like a... Okay. Use a toilet back there.
Mm-hmm. All little family.
Woodland. And up along here. Visitor centre is further up. The toilets. Outdoor centre, South Shore Lodge. The cameras. Yeah, little tracks going off here and everywhere, so we don't want to come off really the main tracks. The golden rule of hiking in woodland. So we just come from the church. We saw our first red squirrel. Nice to get that on film. We're sort of on the south side of the island now. South Shore, yeah. So about halfway along the south coast of the island now. The rain's coming down quite moderately, unfortunately. So I have to put the camera away. Nuisance. Here we are then. So we're in the. Is this the outdoor centre, Russell?
Yeah.
On the south side of the island, southwestern side. We've got toilets, a campsite, information point, and a snack van over here somewhere as well. Yeah, the outdoor centre. Still raining. What's going on over here? Interesting. There it is. Brownsea Island campsite. Collection of essential signposts. Canberra 17,133 kilometres. Harrogate 179.
Camp there, probably.
Yeah, that's right. Braga, Portugal. Korea. There's the toilets. Yeah. Wash basins. Campsite reception. That is like a little shoplet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baden Power Buildings trading post.
Original ones, aren't they? I can't think so, are they?
Okay, so we've reached the southwestern point of the island. We can see here part of the end of the South Shore beach, which is so much sandy as for
It's a sewer pipe. It's like to me, look.
broken pots and stuff. Yeah, strange. But even on a dull day like this, it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, woody. It's an uninhabited island over there, although once there was a landing stage, you can see on the left
There
there.
still is. National Trust, probably.
A few other islands, so there are 7 other islands. Beautiful, isn't it? So we're now going to head up north towards Pottery Pier and then the ruins of Maryland Village. We should be there probably in about a quarter of an hour, I imagine. Let's go for it then, Russell. Are you ready for this? Come on. Let's do this. We can do this.
We can do this, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the ruins of Maryland Village.
Maryland cookies.
Cool. There's Studland over there. You have Swanage a little bit further across.
Swanage.
So you see how beautiful it is here in this southwestern part of the island. We've had a few.
I used to think of technology, because you know, technology ends up being making a cake. I don't dispute it. It's just
Gimbal just went mad. We've got a few damp spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's continue on then. When you're here, you have to go up the steps to get access. Now, it must be said, going up those steps, there's a few hills in this island.
Yes.
Stretching across the other islands of the bay. Purbeck, Isle of Purbeck beyond that, the big hills. Getting closer to that edge. Yeah, Pottery Pier. No public access either, really. So we're just coming up to the ruins of Maryland Village. The ruins are alright, we'll show you them when we find them. Well, we're searching for Maryland. There's sort of like a bit of a hill there, a mound. I can't see any ruins. Can you? It's supposed to be ruins. Ah, here we are, here's some evidence, look. See it? Bits of bricks, mortar. See a bit more than that. Russell's looking impressed. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Bit wet down there though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we seem to have come to the site of the former village of Maryland. There seems to be a notice board here. Maryland Village. So there was a huge pottery in the South Shore, and Maryland Village housed the pottery workers. There's just pottery all over the place around here. Picture of the cottages. It wasn't a very large village. Domestic life was largely self-sufficient. School, pub, skittle alley. So this was, during the second half of the 19th century. 1962, when the National Trust took ownership of the island, the cottages were still standing, though badly damaged by fire and ravages of time, which left only the walls and some of the roof timbers. They were deemed unsafe and were demolished in a controlled explosion by the military. Today you can just make out the footprint of the houses and imagine the lives of the workers who called this island home. Sad story. So it's basically nothing left to do to me.
No, it's all gone.
Yeah. So you see across here, you see lots of bricks.
Yeah.
Across there as well, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, look at this. Yeah.
Slate. What a shame. Yeah, no. Oh, that's a shame. To look into it a bit more, Russell. See across there towards the western parts of Poole, well, all of Poole, actually. It's nice, but it's nice when it's cold as well. I imagine if it's a bit hot, it might be tiresome. But you've got the no access zone over there, which is the quiet area for wildlife, lots of red squirrels and stuff.
Very easy, isn't it?
So we're now, it's about a mile to walk back to the pier. Currently on the Heathland Walk, which goes through right through the centre of the island. Area to the north is off limits. Oh yes, so we've got the natural play area over there. That's right, yeah. Just to make it out. There you go. We've got the natural play area. Nature reserve, no access. Freshwater lakes support important and sensitive populations of wintering and nesting waterfowl. Lakes can be viewed from a bird hide in the self-guided nature trail. Access to the reserve is via the boardwalk only. See it over there. Lovely, didn't it? Look at that. Yeah. We go in it. There's an entrance over there, but I think there's a fence, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
I think so. No. Bit of a shame, isn't it? So 10 minutes away from the quay now. Nature trails and hides and the Villa Wildlife Centre down there. Look, we see that tent. Yeah, down there. There it is. Alright, we go down there. Dorset Wildlife Trust. Latest sightings, look. The Villa Road bird hides, walking trails, birds, spotting game. Video telescope. Yeah. There it is. He put through all donations there, donations box stuff. See where we are, look, just in there.
Yep.
We've gone down there, past the church. Down there. All the way along. Bit along there. Or down there, rather along the western side, past Maryland. Back along there, down there. Along there, past the lake. Now back down there, so we're getting quite close to finishing. So we're on the boardwalk now, which leads back to the visitor entrance. Unfortunately, the rain's coming down a bit heavier after a brief dry spell. We did actually see a few glimpses of the sun, so somebody says. Crossing there by the looks of it. Look. Museum of the island's history. The pottery making here in the 19th century. Brownsea Island, as it was called, 1853. Ireland was a rich source of china clay. Horse-drawn tramway. Applied more than 200 people. Maryland village was built to house some of the pottery workers, while others rode over from Studland. Nobody is entirely sure what became of the pottery, and its disappearance remains a mystery to this day. Pottery shards you can find scattered along the shoreline. It's quite a lot, that's quite a big factory. By 1900, half the island was being cultivated. Mary's Land, built in 1853 for the pottery workers. Comprised 20 small cottages, a pub, shop, and a pier. Interesting. Restoration of the engine. Interesting place, yeah? Away. So we're in Wetherspoons here in the middle of Poole, in the harbour. It's a really large place as well, isn't it? It's quite a large old building, so it's got several stories up. We just come back for visiting Russell, Brownsea Island, and unfortunately it's a little bit wet, especially during the last hour of the visit, and the boat trip back we got a bit wet, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we had to rush into the Wetherspoons here and got ourselves a couple of drinks. Let's have a look at this first. We have ourselves a rare Leffy on tap. Pint glass. And Russell Smith.
A flax double drop.
And Russell has a double drop.
Yes.
And what other beers are you looking forward to having?
Cranbourne poacher.
Cranbourne poacher.
Yeah,
Really?
that's next one.
That's excellent.
I'm sure
We'll
we'll
find
see it
it
here,
then.
but bound somewhere.
Yeah. What you got there then, Russell?
Green King IPA.
Drinking IPA, yeah, and I've got a Coke, so there you go.
There we are.
Antelope here in Poole. Bottom of the high street. It's a hotel, of course, as well. Quid's night here. Quite nice. Quite cosy.
Yes.
Times the full.